Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. I thought that I'd talk about this. So I haven't done like a survey in a while. The last survey I did was for the Pilgrim update with Robbie. That was the last time that I did it. I skipped the last like 3 surveys. But this one has a very odd question that a lot of players are losing their mind over. So I thought that I'd talk about it and like alert you to maybe answer properly on this one because the surveys have been sort of here and there hinting to what Shift Up has been cooking up next. For example, a lot of people over the course of last year, they were begging for SD models to be used in a place of content somewhere, more so than it is currently, and that's why the SD content was created. They talked about the community being crafted, and that's what the community released. They were gauging community opinion before that. So again, they've been using the surveys properly. They added a new gacha thing to the survey, so I want to talk about that, like give a bit of an update on what that kind of looks like to me, and just make sure that you answer it properly so that we don't like screw up the game here. So new to the channel, like and subscribe, it helps out a ton. Truly appreciate the support and everything. Let's hop over here, go into the survey real quick. Again, the survey is active over here. You get 300 gems for completing it, so make sure to get your gems on, because 300 gems is a pretty good amount of gems here. Can I please drag this over here? Oh, here we go. We have how do you feel with your overall experience with Nikke? You can again answer accordingly. They have how satisfied are you with the newest characters? What is your overall reading with this event over here? Second quest over here, and swap back over here. I'll just skip past this until I get to the good stuff. But if you had any issues with Evangelion, you can literally let them know here. If you had any issues for anything here, all this stuff is available. So this is the question we're talking about actually. So I'll answer this in a second, but this is it. The question that's causing a lot of like concern and a lot of grief for the community is if Nikke introduces a gacha collection system without numerical attributes, would you be willing to try it? Now, it's a very awkward question because they've never asked this before, and it just came out of left field, like, randomly. And obviously, with a half anniversary coming soon, they might be implementing a new gacha system into the game, a sort of gacha collection system that doesn't implement numerical attributes. Again, are you willing to try it? So this is currently, because again, when Nikke releases a survey, most of this stuff is auto-translated, so most of the translations suck. And you know that for a fact. When I read you the kit informations, sometimes the global version of the kit information is so, like, horrid, you have no idea what the kit is saying. And then they retweet it out like 30 times once they get actual translations onto it that are proper. So this could be just translated poorly, but there's 2 ways to interpret this as, and there could be more. The way that the community is currently interpreting this as number 1 is introducing a gacha collection system without the rates being listed. Would you try it? But does that even make any sense, right? Like, legally, I don't think you can do that anymore. I'm pretty sure there's so many laws in place that you can't obtain or have a gacha system active without rates being shown of what you're actually pulling or how things are operating there. So if that's one of the options, you automatically have to say no to this because having a gacha with no rates being available is insane. So it can't be that one because that's like, I think that's legally not allowed anymore because, again, of what happened with previous games and the whole gambling thing about gachas and such. That's why the rates are forced to be listed nowadays, right? So that's number 1. This could be like they want to implement a new gacha collection system that doesn't give you like stat bonuses. So they're gonna make a new sort of thing that's like, oh, we're adding a new gacha where you gacha these elements here, where instead of giving you like buffs to your characters and making it pay to win, we're doing a different gacha system, which is just straight collection of some sort. Maybe that's it, like numerical attributes, like you're not gaining a buff or something like that. Which it's like skins. Skins are what they have in the game right now. That's a gacha collection system, which is the gacha, skin gacha, and you're not providing any boost and any numerical attributes, and that's what it is. So again, it's a very awkward question here. I highly recommend you do not say yes in the slightest until you say no, or you say other and say, what does this mean? And like do it that way. But saying yes to this is a very like dangerous thing. Do not just say yes, because I'm very curious on what they plan here. A sort of gacha collection system without numerical attributes. Would you be willing to try it? Again, there's 2 ways to interpret it. Community's interpreting it as they don't list the rates, but that's like, I think that's illegal now. Like Korea got one of the companies, I don't know if it's Blue Archive or something, like I don't know if it's Nexon or something. Somebody got an issue and they got sued or something because the rates were being rigged and they didn't like properly display the rates and such. And I know that's a big like crackdown thing that's happening currently with the gacha market. So I don't think it can be that physically. I think it's more so like they're trying to implement a new gacha into the game that will give you stuff. We don't know what that stuff is, and that stuff can be put on characters or something, wallpapers, art, stickers, I don't know. And with those things, you don't get any benefits, but just the collection aspect, which, you have to pay for summoning and such, and I don't know, right? So it's a very awkward question. Just if you want to go and answer it properly, be my guest and say either, again, no or other, and just specify why. Because I don't know, most of us don't know what this exactly interprets as, and also it's right now, Red Shift wants to make money. There's no doubt about that. They're leaning into the merch sector to do so. They're releasing much more banners at a time to do so. They're doing double characters. I love Nikke. I'm not gonna call them scummy or anything, but they've been definitely trying to chase some extra money here and there. So hopefully they don't like ruin the game with some stupid thing here. I doubt they would. They've already learned how easy it is to make good stuff. Helm Gacha skin sold, so just make a fan servicey skin and sell it. Don't make something stupid here. So I'm gonna give it a good old no. I'm just gonna give it a good old no for that. If you would like to say either no or just specify why, right? Because again, it seems like a weird thing here. Until they like make it clear on what you're trying to implement, you're not gonna get a proper answer. Again, why make it so vague in the first place is my question, but that's there. But also give your opinion on Evangelion. I know a lot of players hated it, and my comment section was full of that. So give your opinion. I'll give my opinion, and then I'll jump cut because I want to keep it to the important things. There's one more thing they put in here that's kind of important, and I spent way too much time on the first one. So let me double back to you in a second. Let me just answer this. Also, what type of content would you like to see over here on the official account? I'm curious what you would say over here, animation videos and such, and then maybe content related to lore. I know everyone's answering ASMR because that's what they're continuously doing, so very curious there. And then what kind of story-related content would you like to see in the community? And there's a lot of good stuff you can answer here, so if you would like to, be my guest. Research reports on Raptors and Heretics and the Queen at some point, I wish. Overspec Nikke's, I would love to see that as well. Yeah, most of the stuff is really good. And that too. And that too. Oh my god, this one was good stuff. We'll just go with that. Okay. Moving forward. Have I bought any things? Yes, I have. I still have to open that, bro. I want to do it on a video and stream. I don't know how to do it, bro. I got like a decent setup to like unbox things and everything, but I don't know how to get to it. Like actually, I have it all. Most of it shipped, right? I have one of the card boxes as well. I just haven't opened it. So it's just sitting there. So I gotta do that. Figurines. They have the card things over here. Gachapons, board games, electronics, apparel. So we'll go with that. It's mainly what I bought. Figurines and the cards. That's what I have. Would you consider buying in the future? Figurines and plushies. Sure, why not? And yeah, oh yeah, board games counts as trading card, etc. Is that what that is? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the Nikke cards are crazy. Like actually super cool. Do you know about the official thing? Yes, I do. I have to answer all this now. All right, let me just jump cut. Yeah, so that's basically what the survey had here. It was more so about Evangelion and everything released recently. The Helm Gacha skin and all of that good stuff there. So that's kind of what they have. What is this? Treasure fan art? Oh. So that's kind of what they wanted from you mainly. But they added that Gacha question. Thought I'd talk about it because, again, people are like losing their mind over it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they were going for there. And I don't want them to like... add another gacha on top of it. We have the costume gacha, which was already the controversial thing back then. We have the current gachas getting like completely added. You have 5 banners at one point. I get it's a rerun, understandable. You now had a double pilgrim banner. I get it, understandable because of whatever. You have been getting a lot of dual banners. I get it, okay. But hopefully they don't just keep on adding to make more and more money. Right now, definitely think they're still making a good amount, but we'll see in the future what happens here. But they are definitely trying to, grab a bit more here and there. So. Curious your take. I could be wrong here. Take care, have fun. It's been it for me. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video and such.